What's going on, nesty besties? Happy Sunday. Back in the nest on Sunday. Sunday sweet treat Sunday. I mean, it sounded good to me. I can always use a sweet treat on a Sunday. And if it's a little financial guidance or teaching, not me teaching, me learning, and laughing at a few, little extra sweet treats, really just busting someone's budget completely out of the water. I like it. I'm here for it. And I'm glad you are too. So, hey. So, Christy got all her Sunday chores done. She's ready to relax. I love it. Ham and Beans is in the nest. Azalea's also ready for a break. Rosebud, I'm so glad you're here. Fatty the Fed's got a headache. All the nest healing powers towards Fatty the Fed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Headaches are the worst. You just relax. I'll try not to make any sudden movements, so maybe you can even drift off to sleep. Mrs. Jones is in the nest. Hey, Anna Gags. Little Seven's in the nest. Yeah. AYS Save Sunday afternoon. Oh, I'm glad. Sunday sweet treat. Hey, Pony Upify. Nice to see you also. Great. So, I did work on... Hey, Tater Tot Hot Dish. I did work on some new sound clips for us. I mean, they just keep coming. They really do. They just keep coming. And I'm here to grab them. So, can you guess what those sound clips might be? They were recent, like within the last week or so. They were said by Chantal. At least I'm not wasted, Mrs. Jones. That is one of them. Yep, definitely. Well, at least I'm not wasted.
At least I'm not getting wasted.
At least I'm not getting wasted. So what if I ate an entire catered meal for 6? At least I'm not getting wasted.
At least I'm not getting wasted.
And I do know that she was talking, now I know, she was talking about the eggplants, that she wasn't wasting the eggplants. And we do mean actual eggplants now, But I thought she said, at least I'm not getting wasted. So it still sounds like that to me. It does. So I'm sticking with that. You still love la creme de la creme? That's just a classic.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
And we also have...
You call my mom a hoe? Your mom couldn't afford to be a hoe.
That's one of my favorites. And there's another one, and I didn't call it out at the time, but I listened back to my streams, and I watch the chat, mostly to watch the chat, because there's so much that I miss when I'm live, and you guys are just hilarious, and you guys, you have questions sometimes that I miss, or sometimes you say things that I wish I had seen, so I like to go back through, and, and also, I just do, it's like a quality check for myself, I know my mic got a little too loud a few times last night, that kind of thing, I just make notes, so I don't continue to, I can continue to improve. So while I was doing that, I heard another one. There was another one in there.
Most things I do in life are just half-assed, and you know what? At least it's something.
Most things I do in life are half-assed. That might need to be a little bit louder. Let me play it again.
Most things I do in life are just half-assed, and you know what? At least it's something.
At least it's something. At least I'm doing something.
I really should have tried harder to make better content. But you know what? Then I think I'm right where I need to be, honestly.
I keep thinking I need to make better content, but you know what? I'm fine with settling. I'm fine with it.
Most things I do in life are just half-assed, and you know what? At least it's something.
At least it's something. At least it's something, and at least
I'm not getting wasted.
So there's that also. There's that also. Yeah. You haven't finished watching last night's stream, Jen? Well, we started off very lighthearted and having a fun time, and then she started talking about ending her boycott, and a little more than snarky. So, if you're looking to just stay happy and light, I would probably skip the last part. I would. You fell asleep last night, Anna Gags. That's okay. I get that. I started a little spicy. I guess I did. But it was fun spicy. Towards the end, I was like, you, Chantal, how dare you? At least that is Chantal's life. Absolutely, Melody. At least it's not our life. Thank God. And at least
we don't use the air fryer for frozen food always.
there's a lot of at least, isn't there? At least.
At least my wife takes shower alone and she can enter the bathroom. Not I go clean.
Alat's wife can take a shower by herself. Why would he be jealous of Salah?
For what I jealous from Salah. At least when he come eat the food she cook, not I buy from the restaurant always. At least we don't use the air fryer for frozen food always.
Allah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you were ever looking for me to just go off on Chantal, the latter part of last night's stream should satisfy that. Absolutely. I used the F word, everything. I did. So, and I did do some research, and I'm still looking into some things to see how that can best be handled, because I don't think she expects any kind of fallout from that. And she thinks she was just making a video. I'm just letting you know to expect mukbangs from McDonald's. And no, I'm not letting it go like that. I'm not. I'm just not. It's a very serious topic. And as she's discussing it, she's cramming an entire potato into her mouth. I mean, the whole thing was vile. Absolutely vile. But yeah, if you've been wanting to hear that from me, if you think I'm too soft and like, oh, you're too nice to... Go to the last part. It's during her mukbang with the mashi. The mashi mukbang. You start there, and you'll hear it all. Mm-hmm. There'll be a lot of fallout on her bigness, Creyas. I hope so. She is a glutton. I mean, if you're going to do... You needed that from me, Darkest Coven. I mean, as you guys know, I do hold back a lot of that. I don't like to get into that headspace. I feel like she's not a person that extra emotion needs to be expended upon. I've got real life stuff to use my emotions for. But I mean, she's really touching on a very sensitive topic and really handling it like a bull in a china shop. And not caring what's pony up if I did too. I thought I was just being like, you know how channels are like, I know Chantal watches me, and she probably does watch most, right? But I'm like, I'm not, just because she says something, I don't automatically correlate that to she heard me say it, or you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of reaction channels. Some of us stream for hours. There's no way she's listening to everybody, right? But that tarot card reading, I listened to it, and that's what I thought at first, Pony Upify. I'm like, I don't want to assume. But I'm like, so you thought of that too. Interesting. You did too, Delulu. Oh my God. Because whatever action I take on her Mashi mukbang, talking about boycott of McDonald's, because there will be action taken. But like I said, I'm not the type to start calling authorities. I say leave the 911 lines open for actual emergencies. Don't use up resources. This is a civil matter. Okay? This is a civil matter. And it can be dealt with civilly. And I just think that if people in her neighborhood and people around her, Kuwait is very small. You know how Kuwait City is at the very north part of the country? And she's towards the south? That drive is only 30 minutes. That's essentially the length of the country. It's tiny, 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 tiny. And I just think even just that video would enrage people. But then you tell people, actually, this woman is living in your country. She's living, she's in Mangaf. And next time she goes out to film at 2 a.m. at the beach, I would like for her to be recognized. I would enjoy that. And hopefully she'll be live streaming and we can watch it. You got the soaker tub ready? Oh, you set up an iPad mount for your bathroom. Oh, that sounds nice, Christy. Oh, I don't have a soaking bathtub. It's pretty shallow. It's like one of, my house was built a long time ago. So, I mean, I'm sure it was replaced at some point, but yeah, it's definitely not a soaker. I could fill it up and sit in it and it would probably come up to like my waist. So, yeah, that'd be nice. Someday I'll have a different bathtub. You feel like Chantal's actions have become extra toxic and dark. She used to be funny and reckless, but now she's just downright toxic. Yes, absolutely. Because like if people are fairly new coming into the community and they're like, why are so many people watching this boring person? But I mean, I remember when I first started watching intermittently, like not on a regular basis, but her just being live constantly all day long. And she'd get off stream for a little while and she'd be live again. You'd get a notification and now she's in her car. It's like, okay, well now what? Things were unpredictable. Things were just all over the place, a little chaotic. She was still gross and nasty, but I felt like the audience back then was still laughing at her, but more laughing with her than they do now. There's nothing to laugh with her about now, like at all. So there was an appeal not too long ago, but all that's gone now. Your little house was built in the 40s, Melody? You only have a shower? My house was built before that, Melody. Yeah, I don't think I probably didn't have a tub at first. Nice. Curious how it compares to a state like Rhode Island, Jen? Well, like how long does it take you to, well, not you, but anyone in Rhode Island, how long does it take to drive from the southernmost tip to the northernmost? I want to say Kuwait is smaller because I think it would take a couple hours in Rhode Island to drive that. I don't know. I'll pull up the maps later on. We'll take a look. But it's small. Because she was saying how long of a drive she had going from date night back to her place. And I looked it up. Like Kuwait City to Mangaf is a 29 minutes to be exact. With no traffic, 29 minutes. Kuwait City's at the northernmost part of the country. So, Fran says she is very toxic. Also, I don't think she has a long time left. She doesn't give a rat's behind about her health. Yep, she really doesn't. She really doesn't. So if you do go and watch Neo Tarot, there is a part that I was like, wow, okay. I'm not a fire sign, though. Well, I do have some fire in my chart, though. I'm sure everyone does, though. But, yeah, I don't normally have those thoughts like, oh, this is about me. But I was like, oh, this is interesting. Okay. Like judgment. And that something, oh, honey, don't start. Please. Hey, you can't, okay? Please. I beg, please. And that judgment was coming and that it would be a very sudden realization of what she was doing in her life, essentially. So, I know, right, BB? I know. There's the Nurse Life and Vibe who reported her. She reported her for child abuse. So, I don't know. According to Google, it takes 45 minutes to drive across Rhode Island via the I-95 between Mass and Connecticut. Okay, so east to west, it's 45 minutes. Yeah. So, maybe about the same size. What's going on, honey? You're bored? Are you bored? Are you bored? You hear Mom talking, but it's not to you, and you want to know what's going on? Oh, honey. YouTube, Jen. She made a report for child abuse to YouTube because of the ghost face person that's in her chat. And she said that she's a mandated reporter, so she was reporting child abuse. Hey, Kelly Loomis, how's it going? All right, shall we get started on Hammer? Caleb Hammer is, I mean, we've watched him a couple of times. I love him. If you haven't seen him yet, you know, just stick around. You might enjoy. Some people have even gone off, you know, and just started like binge watching his shows like on their own. So I think he's great. He is a 28-year-old guy, and he doesn't seem to have any financial certifications or real education. I was listening to that like, I wonder where he got, you know, it sounds like he got this knowledge from more than just his own personal, you know, search. So, Mrs. Jones, I know. So he basically just breaks down like someone's finances, and he gets like really upset with them, but it's like shtick for the show. And he looks like he's all stressed out. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're going in and buying BS in the gas station? And he just goes down someone's like credit card statement. Yeah, it's hilarious. So last time we met, we watched. It was a couple. We watched a married couple. Hopefully they're no longer together, but I don't know. And we discussed, you know, like, what about Caleb? What about Caleb's finances? So there is one where Graham Stephan talks to Caleb, like they switch roles. So Graham Stephan is in the role of Caleb, asking him about his finances. Taquitos, right. Taquitos. Yeah. So I thought we would enjoy watching that together. And I'm sending it to my laptop because I had to edit some things out. Like, he runs ads and things. I edited those out. It just finished rendering because this one is like 90 minutes long. It's like an hour and 20 maybe because I took out the ad. When we lived in Pennsylvania, it took 5 hours to drive to Rhode Island. I love and miss the East Coast, says Fran. Thinking of our girl today, it's 104. AC is on. Hubby works Sunday through Thursday. Pool is 90 degrees. Wow. Nice. Taquitos. Lori Compton says, I live in a mill village that was built by Johnson & Johnson in 1926 to house the employees of their bandage factory, which is still across the street, but abandoned. They manufactured bandages for World War II. That is fascinating. And you live in that village. How cool is that? Nice. So I'm still just waiting for it to transfer to my laptop, but I did watch Chantal's latest mukbang oh no, it wasn't the latest. I watched the Mr. Big Burger one today, and she doesn't say anything, like at all, nothing. Oh, no, I watched a couple today. I tried to get caught up on her. I think it was one that she uploaded today. Let me just take a quick look. Let's see. Foodie Beauty. Oh yeah, it was uploaded 2 hours ago. So I have watched this. It's chicken biryani. It's she says it's Indian food. So, and she doesn't say anything. She only talks about the food. So we're not missing anything out of that. We don't have to put ourselves through that. And unfortunately, I had an earbud in, so I was listening to the mouth slopping sounds the whole time. It was a lot. So, how about this? How about this? Let me see if it says how much time it will take to transfer. Okay, how about this? I don't have that long. It's a big file. How about a little words on stream while we're waiting? Words on stream, like Girls on Film. Yeah, words on stream. We haven't played that in a while. I would like to. And as soon as the file is done transferring, we'll switch over to that. What do you think? Caleb looks like he could use a nutrition adult. And I apologize, that sounds more harsh than I mean it to sound. Yeah, he's aware. He knows. All right, let me get logged in to Words on Stream. Now, if you haven't played Words on Stream with us before, it's very easy. It's just going to show some jumbled up letters, pretty much like Scrabble, and you have to make words out of it. That's all it is. There is a little bit more that you'll see. Like, some different things get added. I need the file. Where's the file name? There we go. Copy link. There we go. So, like, there will be, like, a secret letter that you can't use or stuff like that. But you'll figure it out. It's pretty easy to... Don't worry about it, basically. There's no need to worry. It's fun. There we go. We are connected. Yeah. Okay. So, find words from mixed letters. That's it. Oh, we don't have... Okay. Let's get started. And you type the words right in chat. Directly in the chat. There you go. 2 Dalmatians and a pit. Our warm-up round. No worries, no pressure. All right, let's see how we did. Ooh, we get to skip 2 levels. Nice. All right, so total ranking in the number 1 spot is Tiny Walnut with 34 points. Great job. Number 2 is Jen with 18 points. Number 3 is Pony Epify with 17 points. Number 4, Darkest Coven with 14 points. 2 Dalmatians and a Pit with 12 points. Little 7 with 8 points. And Little Omi at 6 points in last place. Okay. All right. Ready for the next round? Okay. Shake out your fingers. Okay. All right. Here we go. can there possibly be that many words out of those letters? Okay, pretty good. I mean, those were a lot of spots to fill in with like 4 letters, it felt like. Okay, so I think we'll stick. Sometimes I go with the level ranking. Do you want me to read level ranking and then total ranking at the end? Let's do that, because you want to know how you did for that last one, right? Okay. You see Visa run, Fran? Okay, so for this last level, Moondog got number 1 with 19 points. Tiny Walnut had 16 points. Suburban Hillbilly had 16 points. Darkest Coven had 15 points. Anna Gags had 14 points. 2 Dalmatians and a Pit had 11 points. Jen had 7 points. Pony Epify had 7 points. Rosebud had 4 points. And Little Seven had 4 points. Tiny Walnut is kicking butt, and the total ranking still number 1. Darkest Coven close behind. Okay, take a breath. Here we go. Wow, you guys, you got all of them. All of them. Unbelievable. Okay, so for that level, Suburban Hillbilly had 17 points in the number 1 spot. Close behind with 13, Tiny Walnut, number 2. Anna Gags also had 13 points. 2 Dalmatians and a Pit had 12 points. Jen had 10 points. Rosebud had 9. I had 5. Too Cold to Bother had 5. Little 7 had 4. And Moondog had 4. Tiny Walnut is still holding number 1 in the total ranking. Yeah. And if you're just coming in, you can jump in at any time. You don't have to put your name in or anything. It's like Scrabble. You'll see the letters lined up. Just make words out of them. That's all it is. We're playing Words on Stream. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Good luck. Okay, so N is the secret letter. No words with N are accepted. So keep N out of your mind when making words. Whew, that was a tough one. That was tough. So you might have seen, right? Like if we entered words that had the letter N in it. So like shin, like that should have gone through, right? But then you see that it's like the secret letter that wasn't used, but we didn't know that. It's like it's part of the game. And I entered bish, B-I-S-H. It didn't take it for some reason, but it took pish posh, I guess. All right, so in that round, Tiny Walnut had 28 points. Number 1 on this level and still number 1 in total ranking. Pulled way ahead in total ranking, now has 91 points for total. For this round, Jen had 9 points, Lisa had 9 points, I had 9 points, Moondog had 9 points, and 2 Dalmatians and a Pit got 9 points. Tiny Walnut, you're not lucky, you're talented. I saw you, I see, because, I used to teach. I see what students are doing, I see. You are able to form words very quickly. Your first word was like bishop. I was like, what? And I'm still yeah, that's a skill. Yep, definitely. All right, I think we just got one more round and then we can start our video. Hello, Dirt Merchant. Here we go. I think the secret letter here is going to be N. There's nothing with N that I've entered is going through. So try to make your words without N. Okay, this was our last round. We're ready to watch our video. So for this last level, Jen was number 1 with 10 points. Lisa was number 2 with 9 points. Melody number 3 with 6 points. Tiny Walnut number 4 with 5 points. Anna Gags 5 with 5. Rosebud in place number 6 with 4 points. And Are You Serious had 4 points. For the total game, for the whole game, Tiny Walnut number 1 with 96 points. 96. And the number 2 spot was Jen with 54 points. Number 3, Two Dalmatians and a Pit with 44 points. Suburban Hillbilly pulled into the 4th spot with 33 points. Moondog was number 5 with 32 points. Anna Gags number 6 with 32 points. Darkest Coven number 7 with 29 points. Number 8 was Pony Epify with 24 points. Number 9, Are You Serious? 24 points. Lisa was number 10 with 18 points. Rosebud number 11 with 17 points. Little 7 was in 12th place with 16 points. Melody Brundage was in 13th place with 6 points. And Too Cold to Bother in 14th place with 5 points. Great job, everybody. Excellent. You guys did great. Yeah! Awesome. We've been meaning to play that. We've been meaning to play that for a little while, so we had an opportunity to fit it in. Okay, now we get... We're back. Salah barked at my stream. That really stinks, because I really like watching this show with you guys. And, I don't know. So... if we are going to continue to watch like another time, I'll have to add a lot more editing. I have to edit the actual video itself. So, and Chantal is still on YouTube, of course. Of course. Well, she's over 100,000 subscribers, so, and she makes YouTube more money than I do, so, you know. Oh, well, at least we got a little bit of words on stream in. Some of you have been wanting to play that for a while. It's Becky's fault, definitely. Everything is Becky's fault, yes. Yeah, and because Caleb Hammer does have over 1 million subscribers. So it's called Content ID. Really large channels have something that's like, it's a kind of an AI thing where it can detect if their content is playing someplace else. I actually recently got a copyright warning on another channel that said that someone had uploaded my entire video from beginning to end and didn't change any of it at all. So I got that kind of warning. I've a few more subscribers over there, not much more, but so that's all. That's it. Sad. Oh, that's a good idea, Anna Gags. Let's do Kuwait news. Dun, 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 dun. Is this the video? No. That's not it. Okay, so here we are. Let's do the news. Oh my god, too cold to bother. We got booted off. My stream was taken down due to copyright issues. Issues, but no tissues, sadly. So we're gonna do Kuwait news and see what's going on in the country of Kuwait. Oh, limited power cuts amid the fire. Oh, let's look at this. This looks interesting. Let me bring this up. That looks fascinating, actually. What a bummer. Maybe I can find a way. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, limited power cuts amid Zawzor fire. I need an owl on here too. Let me add an owl real quick. Any owl will do. Let's do the bride. We haven't seen the bride in a long time. There she is. We haven't seen her in forever. Hey girl, how you doing? This is the bride owl that was trying to bring Salah to the U.S. for a green card. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Limited power cuts amid fire. All right. Well, let's see what's up with that. That owl's way too big. Make it smaller. Okay. Municipality warns against using home basements as warehouses. Interesting. Okay. Ministry of Electricity and Water, Renewable Energy resorted to limited power cuts on Sunday. That's today. This is dated today. It's, oh my god. This was posted like an hour ago on the website. Temperatures dropped slightly to around 48 degrees Celsius. Thank you, Jen, for bringing up the weather of Kuwait. It is currently 98 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. Humidity is 35%. Right now it's 11:30 p.m. Okay. So it got real hot. What's 48 degrees Celsius? What is that? Sounds hot. It sounds really hot. Let me do a quick conversion. 48 Celsius to Fahrenheit is 118.4 Fahrenheit. Oh my goodness. The ministry said on its X account that a 2-hour cut was applied to 7 non-residential industrial and farming areas. Okay. There was a small fire that broke out at a small unit at Al Zor South Power Plant, which did not affect power production. Okay. Power woes persist in Kuwait. Oh my goodness. Electrical load index peaks at 16,460 megawatts as cuts continue. They're trying to restore power. This was yesterday. All right, let's go to the crime section. Hopefully she's hot. That's all I care about, is that she's real hot, stays hot, you know? I think I've got to go to Arab Times Online for crime. See what else we can find here quickly. Okay. Oh, money for marriage. What's this? What is this? Money for marriage inside the world of online matchmakers. Okay, well, unless we're talking about international Tinder, I don't think it applies to our situation. No. Okay. All right then. So, Arab Times online crime section. Here we go. Ministry of Health cracks down on illegal online medicine sales. Uh-oh. Manga fire exposes widespread building code violations in Kuwait. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, that is a thing. Like I've said, you know, I mean, you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe. Wow. So this is right in her neighborhood, huh? Do we have the address of the fire? Because we could see exactly where it is. They probably wouldn't publish the address. I wonder where it is. Because we could look on Google Maps and see how close it was to her. All right, this was published today. The recent fire in Mangaf has highlighted severe building code violations across Kuwait's investment and private sectors. Following the blaze, real estate owners have started dismantling illegally constructed studios, which had been built openly under the watch of the municipality, and the Ministry of Electricity and Water. These unauthorized constructions have placed immense strain on the electrical network, exacerbating the country's ongoing summer energy crisis. So, what that means to people in the West who don't know exactly what that's implying is that basically they're building an illegal settlement because there's no housing, because, you know, Chantal says that there are no homeless in Kuwait, but people have resorted to building their own homes on land that they don't own. This happens all the time in Egypt, all the time. And since it's not like a permitted building, like it's just people building it, they are probably taking electrical wire like off of another building and splicing it to get electric into their homes, something like that. So, yeah, Jen, that's exactly what I think. People are just building where they can and overloading the system. Yep. Unauthorized buildings. A tour by a local newspaper through the Farwaniya and Hawali governorates revealed that many real estate owners have exploited building entrances to create studios consisting of a room with a bathroom and a kitchen. Oh. So they're wow, that's interesting. So like in an apartment building, the foyer or the lobby, they're converting into units for people to live in. But there's no homelessness problem in Kuwait, right, Chantal? Right. These additions were made without official approvals, leading to increased rents and additional burdens on state services. Most buildings affected are 9-story structures. During the tour, it was observed that some property owners are now removing these illegal rooms to avoid penalties and power cuts. Building guards in Hawali reported this activity, indicating a growing fear of repercussions. The incident raises critical questions about the role of supervisory authorities in the municipality and the Ministry of Electricity and Water before the Mangaf fire. Sources from the Ministry of Electricity and Water informed Al Jarida that the electrical network is a vital part of the country's infrastructure. Unauthorized building additions that do not meet regulatory requirements put undue pressure on the electrical and water networks, contributing to frequent outages at secondary electricity stations. These violations also strain the sewage system and parking facilities due to increased unregulated population densities. Recent directives from the first Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Defense, and Minister of Interior, Sheikh Fad al-Yusuf. Yusuf is the Arabic name for Joseph, by the way. have called for the immediate removal of these violations through continuous campaigns. These efforts have begun to address the long-standing issue, but progress has been slow compared to the scale of the problem. This is very well written. Usually they're not that great. The state is committed to protecting its infrastructure from exploitation and is taking decisive action against these illegal modifications. The campaign aims to safeguard the electricity network from further tampering and overuse, ensuring the stability and efficiency of essential services for all citizens. The Manga fire serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of regulatory neglect and the importance of vigilant enforcement of building codes and infrastructure maintenance. The government's renewed focus on eliminating these violations underscores its dedication to upholding public safety and infrastructure integrity. No homeless issue, Chantal, right? Right. That's going to be pretty bad. That has to be pretty bad. Here you go, Chantal. Is this Kuwait, though? Yeah, free Kuwait. So here, it says it right here, and it's real small, but in black bold, it says emergency number 112. So Kuwait's 911, Chantal, if you need an ambulance, is 112. Write it down, because when you're on the floor gasping, you don't want to try to come and find the video in which I said that. Okay. Write it down, please. All right. Illegal Indian restaurant in Salmiya. Apartment raided by authorities. List of Kuwait areas set for 2-hour blackouts. Oh, Chantal, we don't have power cuts in Kuwait. What? That doesn't exist. Oh, thank you, Jen. I have received information. I don't think this is anywhere near her. I'm trying to think of... Let's see. I think she's way further north. Yeah. Thank you for sending that. I think this is closer to the Burger King. Well, no, it's actually pretty far south. It's almost to Fahahil. Okay, that's good to know, though. Thank you. Wow, it pinpoints it exactly where the fire was. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll pull it up on Google Maps another time where we can really see, like, where the distance is. Okay. What do we got now? What now? The Ministry of Electricity, Water, and Renewable Energy has announced its plan to take various measures to maintain stability of the electrical network, including the implementation of programmed power cutoffs, lasting between 1 to a maximum of 2 hours. Oh my goodness. And here's the grocery store. Are those... See the things above the registers? Are those cigarettes? Remember, they used to be like that way back in the day? Is that what's up there? Or are those air conditioners? I don't know. Okay, so we got a grocery store here. All right. We got a lady. And in the Middle East, it looks like they do it in Kuwait. They also do this in Egypt. Cashiers sit. They have seats. They have chairs to sit down in. You're not expected to stand. So you see this lady in the far right. Oh, my bride is covering her. Excuse me, miss. You're really kind of in the way over here. That's okay. Wearing the pink hijab over here in the corner. She's sitting, waiting for customers. Got a couple of guys hanging out over here. Okay. People are seen inside a supermarket during a power outage in the capital Kuwait capital governorate on June 19th. All right. The ministry also urged the public to rationalize their electricity consumption during peak hours from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. in order to reduce the power load. It pointed out this will minimize the need for programmed power cutoffs and guarantee the stability of the electricity network, indicating that similar measures will be taken again to stabilize the electricity network if the need arises. Necessary? Similar measures? May be taken again to maintain. Yeah, see what I mean? Sometimes they're written very wonky. Oh, here we have the following blocks that will be affected. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Mangaf. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I gotta pull up a Google map that I'm signed into because I have it marked. Someone asked in her chat, and all she said was something about she just wanted to be quiet. Oh, sorry, you're not talking to me. Sorry, Moondog. Okay. Yeah, let me pull up. I'm curious because I don't remember what block she's on. I don't, but when I log into a map, I'll be able to tell if this will affect her. I mean, she doesn't even know. She doesn't even keep track of this herself. It's crazy. Like, you have a resource. Okay. And I am signed in, so I have the Burger King marked as closest to her. Okay. She is closest to King Burger. All right. Shrimpy. All right, what block is this considered? I don't have it on the screen for right now. I think it's... Let me switch over to satellite. Might be better. I can bring this on the stream. Okay. Here's Burger King. This is very close to where she lives, okay? Because I didn't want to star her exact building, So so I marked the Burger King because it's pretty close to where she lives. And it's Burger King, right? Okay. So that's for it's pretty much within walking distance for her. Okay. Let's zoom in a little bit. Move that over. Okay, here's the Burger King. And then we have Shrimpy over here. They've been there before. Okay. Yeah, there she is. There she is. The street is not named yet on Google. And this is why she has trouble getting deliveries. And she has had to order it through Salah. And then the delivery driver will call Salah to get specific instructions because her road is not named. It's not named yet. So let me see if we can see what block this is on. I might have to zoom out. Let me star the beauty salon as a place for reference. Okay. All right, so here's Mangaf. We have the beauty salon. We have Burger King. Okay. All right. Oh, block 4 is where Burger King is. Okay. And then where are the other, where's the cutoff for the blocks? That's Fahahil down there. Block 9, 10, block 3, block 4. So she might be in block 5. This is block 2. Who's this guy? Who's that guy? Oh, God. Block 4, block 1 was just above that. I don't know where we're talking about. Oh, block 1. No, she's nowhere near there. She's nowhere near there. There's block 5, Mangaf. So she must be in 4 because she's around this beauty salon. Let's see if this will tell us what block that's on. Let's see. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, the beauty salon. Okay. Mangaf Beach, block 5, block 2, block 1, Mangaf. She's over here. What block is this? It must be block 4 then. It's gotta be. Is there a parking lot right across from... Oh, we know Delulu. I know exactly which building she's in. I know exactly. So, I'm just not... I just, want to avoid, because people did find her. Yeah. So I'm marking spots around it to have reference points to zoom in on without zooming in on her actual building as much as possible. But yeah, this is the beach right here. That's the beach. Mangaf Beach across the street. That is the street. That is the thing. And this place has been closed down for quite some time. It flooded. I looked all into it. I did a whole video on that. This whole thing flooded. Yeah. So, yes. She's in this area directly. So, I would say she's in block 4. Okay. Oh, look. The Mangaf fire station is right here. So it's pretty close by, but who knows if they... Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Bride. I'm just going to have to take you off completely. You're just in the way all the time. So here's the Mangaf fire station. So I would like to... Oh. Let me look at that thing that was sent to me by that thoughtful person. Let's see, Google Maps. Oh. Let's see. I'm sorry for the silence. I'm just looking at something to get. Okay, Mangaf Co-op is over here. The fire. Oh. 22nd Street. The fire was right here. 22nd and 24th Streets. So this, let me zoom way in. It's going to be hard to see. So this street right here is 24th Street, and 22nd Street goes up here. Zoom out. Let me zoom out again. So, oh my gosh. I don't care about wow steak and pasta. I really don't. Okay. That's block 5. Okay. So, 24th and 22nd. So, this area. So, where the Grand Udhayam, vegetarian restaurant. Around in this area is where the fire was. Near Wow Steak and Pasta. Biryani House. That could even be where she got her meal. So the fire happened here. What should we mark? I wonder which building it was. I wonder if we can get that information. No, Fran, if I wanted to dox, I have her exact information. Exact. But there's no need to do that. That's a me thing, not a Chantal thing. Oh, might have been here. Oh, might have been this. Oh, was it that building? It could have been this building where the green thing is right here. That was on fire. Now, let us compare the photos. Some other channel has probably already done all this because I'm a little bit late to the game on this one. Okay. Yeah, this happened a little while ago. And there were 50 people who passed away from this fire. Okay, so she's in block 4. Okay, so if we're talking about power outages, let's see when this is effective for. This was posted 3 days ago. List of Kuwait areas set for 2-hour blackouts. But how long will that be going on for? It looks like it might be ongoing. That they'll be cutting power for like a couple hours at a time. Meanwhile, the electricity load index recorded the highest consumption in the history of the country. Well, that's because Chantal's there. That's why. So her block is affected. She's on block 4. Mangaf, blocks 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. She's affected. So she is... Oh my God, Fran, no. I have no interest in where anybody lives. I really don't. Chantal's photographs were showing up on this building on Google search, on maps, on reviews, people saying that they lived in an apartment building where it smelled like cottage cheese and barracuda. I mean, it was on the building itself, so everyone knew the address. So yeah, no, I don't know anybody's address. I don't care about that kind of stuff. I have no reason to. Just being good with computers doesn't mean that you can that you're an FBI hacker, you know. So I just make owls and stuff. Okay. Stuck in an elevator during a power outage? Here's what to do. Here we go, Chantal. Look at this content. Oh, okay, Fran. All right. I don't know sometimes, you know. Okay. Here's what to do, Chantal, if this happens to you. Number 1, stay calm and avoid panicking. Don't panic. Number 1. Listen up, Chantal. Most important thing to do is remain calm. Panicking can lead to confusion and make the situation more stressful. Take deep breaths. What if you can't breathe? And remind yourself that help will arrive soon. We don't know that. Press the alarm button. Okay, don't forget to alert somebody that you are stuck in the elevator. Okay. Number 3, avoid trying to open the elevator door. Well, she doesn't have the strength of like a flea at this point in her life, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. While it might be tempting to try and force the elevator door open, this can be extremely dangerous. The elevator could start moving unexpectedly, causing injury. Yes. Call the emergency number 112, not 911, 112. If the alarm button doesn't seem to be working. What if you can't get reception because you're inside an elevator? Okay. Sit down to relieve stress. Sitting on the elevator floor can help reduce stress and conserve energy. It's also a safer position to be in case of any sudden movements. Stay seated and wait patiently for help to arrive. Do we know for sure that they're going to arrive, though? Oh, elevator mishap. Chantal's worst fears. We have an elevator mishap. 1 injured as it falls from the 2nd floor. Don't lie in seal position in the elevator. Wow. Oops. See, building construction. Pretty shoddy. I can't even see what's going on here. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. What is even this photo? I can't even tell. I guess this is the elevator shaft we're looking up into. I don't know. Okay. Elevator inside a house fell from the second floor, causing injuries. Yeah, building code. Okay. And the person went to the hospital. Okay. We don't have any updates on the person, so. All right, everybody, I think that's about it for today. So, thank you so much for joining me. Sadly, very sadly, we were unable to watch Caleb and his financial situation. But those of you who said that he does own other real estate other than his primary residence were correct. He does. He likes to own investment properties and rent out apartments and condos and that type of thing. So, you were correct. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I hope to see you very soon. Okay. Good night, Nesties. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Alright guys, see you soon and goodbye.